Named after the Malay word for a timber tree, Sembawang is probably best known for its hot spring and fishing spots today. But this neighborhood on the northernmost tip of Singapore was very different in the 19th century. Here are 5 fascinating things about Sembawang revealed through early maps of Singapore. Number 1. Sembawang was first referenced in a 1828 map. This map, to first accurately capture the outline of Singapore, shows several rivers throughout the island, including River Tamboang in the north. This is very likely a corruption of River Sembawang. Back then, Sembawang was also sometimes spelled Sumbawang or Sembawang. Number 2. Sembawang was home to pepper and gambier plantations. When John Turnbull Thompson was government surveyor of the Strait settlements, he produced one of the earliest maps to feature the Kang in the northern part of Singapore. Kang refers to Chinese settlements by the river with a headman known as Kang Chu. These headmen were usually the owners of pepper and gambier plantations who took charge of the coolies employed there. In this map, Nam To Kang can be seen at the foot of Sembawang River. Number 3. Sembawang used to include parts of Woodlands and Mandai. Today, Sembawang is bounded by the Strait of Johor to the north, Simpang to the east, Woodlands to the west, and Mandai and Yishun to the south. In one of the earliest maps to name the area as Sembawang, the area stretching from Sembawang Road to Bukit Timah Road is indicated as Mandai and Sembawang. Prior to this, maps did not name the places on the island, but featured only the Kang and rivers. The map also shows the police stations across the island, and the ones closest to Sembawang were in Chanchukang and Seletar. Number 4. The current spelling of Sembawang dates back to the late 19th century. This map, showing the different census districts from a 1891 population census report, shows a large area in the north as Sembawang, with Sembawang spelled the way we are familiar with today. Mandai and Upper Mandai are shown as separate districts situated to the west. Number 5. Before postal codes, Sembawang was identified by 5 milestone markers, the 10th to 14th miles, placed along Sembawang Road. This 1898 map is one of the earliest to feature milestone markers erected throughout the island. Milestone markers were introduced in the 1840s and helped to identify places back when Singapore lacked prominent landmarks and a proper address system. The markers were labelled with numbers and placed a mile apart at key locations along roads, with the General Post Office as the starting point. Once full of dense forests and plantations for cash crops that gave way to Chinese and Malay villages, the landscape of the area was transformed when the Sembawang Naval Base opened in 1938. Gone were the villages that housed workers from the rubber plantations that had taken over the pepper and gambier plantations. These were replaced by black and white colonial bungalows for senior British military personnel and living quarters for port workers, forever changing the demographics and look of the area.